Attorney Better has a number item. Mr. Better. Thank you, Judge.
Honestly, go fuck yourself, sir. You don't say that, okay? You don't lose a trial where a jury acquits someone and finds them overwhelmingly not guilty and say, I gave my sincere obligation to look into this, and I'm telling you all I saw when she's guilty. Again, respectfully, go fuck yourself.
Swear again like that. That was, no, I mean, whatever. That was, I shouldn't have done that.
A few moments later.
You, as a prosecutor, have got to be out of your fucking mind.
Nose.
Dude, Jimmy, look at those ears.
The ears don't bother me as much.
No, I don't trust a man. I don't trust a man with a lobe like that. No,
really,
not a fucking chance.
The mouth is butthole to me.
Very thin, paper thin.
The nose.
Oh, the nose.
The brows.
Well, listen, I will tell you though, I kind of like a fucked up nose on a guy.
Like a big old honker. I like a big nose.
Old nose. Give me that big bitch. You know,
yeah.
Like, I'm into it.
Come over here, cluck cluck.
Yeah.
I see some chickens that went moving on up in my biz, cluck cluck. You gotta be with the kids, the kids, the kids, the kids, the kids, kids.
And I go, oop, clutch, clench, kegel. We did it all. And I go, oh, and what happened? And they go, well, we just got 4,000 plus pages, bitch. And I said, stop it. Show me it. Take me to Unimpound Town immediately, if not sooner. So what happens?
The bitch is here.
Why are you at a football game? Are you a Fonz correspondent?
Well, no, because it's only for men over 30. Okay? Have a great night, boys. Fuck off.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Hey, Blues Clues, motherfucker.
Hello, lovies. How are we? Today is Thursday, January 29th, 2026. And we're here for a Thickims Thursday. And also for, I don't know, emotional support. What a week. What a world. And what a stream that potentially broke the internet and the brains of many a folk from Sunday. Sunday night was Sunday Night Raw, WWE, if you will. And tonight is going to be an episode of me doing explanations. A little bit of a history. How in the world did your Nurse Kim end up on a stream with 3 minifans and, I guess, hope for the future? It was not taken well. There was a lot of blowback. And I'm here to set the record straight. Tonight, I'm wearing my glasses in solidarity with Cyber Chick in Boston, which we will be doing actually a review of her review of my stream. And I'm going to be watching the chat. I'm going to do my damnedest, babes, to look at the chat so that intermittently I'm able to answer things as they come up. We can do like a Q&A at the end, but I've got clips because we have a history that spans far longer than spaces, far longer than, just a couple of months. This has been an ongoing 2 different worlds that I found myself belonging in for years. So that would be the Kirk Minahan universe and also our Free Karen Reed universe. And I, for one, lovies who are here, I, for one, agreed with all of you. I didn't want it to happen. The crossover was something that I really was able to keep separate for a very long time. But then there was a man. And that man's name is Pat Ford. And another man who is named Cain. Cain is Abel. These 2 men have really given us a lot. Given us a lot to look at, a lot to talk about. And they are polarizing. I'll say it. I do also want to remind everybody that this is just for fun. I'm going to go through everything starting from our Cully days from TikTok, because that's where it started for me. It was 2024. And I met a self-proclaimed 9.5. A man with a hairline that one could only dream of. A man with a jaw chiseled. And a lazy eye in a Dateline episode that he still regrets to this day. He said not even one word, just nodded his head sitting next to Kirk in a Sandra Birchmore episode. You know, so there was a lot going on there. And sometimes we don't realize that, like, if your sense of humor is different than another person's sense of humor, doesn't make it bad. It just makes it different. And I understand that it wasn't a lot of people's cup of tea. I get it. But there was different levels of how you can respond to that. And I'm going to choose to respond to it with just actually facts of what I probably should have said in hindsight, like maybe done like a prequel episode to what Sunday was. But now we'll call it a post-mortem, right? We'll call it like, oh, we're going to have to debrief after that stream, but we'll keep it good. So in April of 2024, it was Karen Reed's first trial. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, we're doing this. I had already covered a couple of trials on TikTok, including the Maya Kowalski case and Harmony Montgomery up in New Hampshire, God rest her soul. And there was just a lot of things bubbling under the surface with Karen's case. And I was very interested medically in it. And Dave Cullinane is Dave Cullinane. He used to be playing the hits. And he was also a producer, again, for Kirk's show. And I didn't know KMS at that time. I knew of The Case because Kirk also did The Case podcast with Dave for season 2 for Sandra Birchmore's case. So I had known about that long before I ever knew about KMS, Kirk Minahan show. So then I pair up with Dave on TikTok and we had a really great rapport, and he is a real life friend of mine. And we had made some really, I thought, great content. We would go live together whenever we could. And here was one of my favorites from the TikTok days. So this is starting back in August of 24. May the force be with you and also with you. This one's for you, Cedra. I don't know.
Hold on. Somebody wanted to join. Hello. We're talking about the Karen Reed case. Do you have any any thoughts on it?
One.
This?
One.
What? No,
Brian Albert fought him.
Brian Albert? You're saying Brian Albert did this? No. We're not speculating. We're not going to do that. Hold on one second.
Thank you so much.
Hold on. Shit, that was a bad call by me. Now I don't know how to boot her. Hold on. 1 second. Can you give me a second? 1 second. No, it's Karen Reed. It's Karen Reed.
I really appreciate you joining us today, Cedra.
Hold on. I don't know how to. Let me do the power thing. Nope, that's to get off the stream.
You like dogs? This is Chloe.
Cedra, any chance you can leave?
No.
Any chance you can log off?
No.
No. We are not interested. We're not interested.
Dave, you're on a PC. You have 19
No, I'm not.
things.
I'm not. I'm on my phone.
I need you. I need you to figure this out.
No, I'm on my phone.
Figure it out.
I'm on my phone. I just wanted to do a little joke. I don't know what to do now. All right, hold on.
Oh, Lord.
Cedra, can you leave? Like, bye-bye.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Hold on. I just want to see what she does. Hold on 1 second.
I'm sorry, Cedra. I think that we have a language barrier.
Yeah, we're not interested, Cedra.
Nosebleeds. Oh my God.
Like this song, Cedra? We'll do a dance off.
I'm crying inside. Hear the thunder. Kim, just act like Cedra's not here. No-brainer move. Megs, don't call me out. It was a no-brainer move by me to click accept. It was a no-brainer.
No, I'm about to call you out. Okay, so go ahead and click on Cedra's box there.
Okay.
You're so lovely.
Like
we really appreciate you, Cedra.
I see gifts.
I love you guys.
Gifts?
There should be like either 3 dots.
No, I did that. I did that.
When you click on her, when you click on her, like click on her profile, at the top there should be those 3 dots.
Who is this?
You should be able to hit disconnect.
What is this?
What are you doing? I don't want to play this game.
Is there another person?
Yes, now there's 4 people on the screen.
What is this?
We don't. We're trying to eliminate this match. We're trying to eliminate this match. We're trying to talk to Karen Reed case.
Commonwealth supporters.
Been good.
I'm sorry, we're
I'm
just trying
declining.
to talk about it.
I'm declining. I don't want to do this match. Nani, what do we do, Nani? Oh, okay, we got that guy's gone. All right, so we still got Cedra.
Help me.
Maybe Cedra just wants to talk.
Click on her profile picture.
Okay, Dave, follow directions.
Cedra is like, I don't.
She's gone. Bye,
Oh,
Cedra.
Cedra, yeah, Cedra just left. She was done. She wasn't
Are
happy.
you kidding
All
me?
right.
Stop it. Stop it. Oh, those were the days, babes. Okay. And we were living our best lives. Just absolute silly gooses in certain circumstances. Other times we were breaking it down. We had Ted Daniel on with us. We had, I'll go into the next thing, but we also then made a YouTube channel together, Nurse Kim Dave Live. And we debated with Kevin Linehan from Yellow Cottage Tale. And we also had, who else came on? Oh, Richie, the Karen's bodyguard. He did a show with us. So we had like some really great stuff. And Courtney, Dave is Dave Cullinane. He is my friend, and him and I did TikToks and a YouTube show together. And he also is intermittently a producer at the Kirk Minahan show, which is where all of this kind of originated from. So I hope that answers that question. So Dave and I have this relationship and this friendship and this rapport, and it's a blast, like a blasty blast. And then he ends up going back to Kirk's show because he was actually working in like real estate or doing something. All right, whatever Dave does, like besides his hair. And he goes back and he starts producing again. And this time when he comes in, I'm watching the show. And again, this is like a little bit like 2 years ago-ish. And him and I were still doing our thing, and we would be doing like our YouTube shows. And then unfortunately, I kind of got picked up on the radar of Kirk in some circumstances. And it was a little bit of a bumpy ride for me because Kirk is unfiltered. He says the things. He says all the things. And it does not offend me. It offended me like in the beginning because I didn't get it. But now I do get it. And he kind of reminds me of like every cousin or every masshole that that's like boys. And I don't think of it as lowbrow. I think of it as he makes fun of all of us. And like, that is where the difference is. That is not a like anything against people who don't like it. There are plenty of people that don't like me, don't like what I do. They don't think I'm funny, or you might not like Jimmy, or, I don't know, anybody else who I think is a riot, you might not. And yes, it's provocative, and yes, it gets the people going, babes, but you just have to remember that it's not serious. It's not real. He doesn't actually think those things about you. So the first time I got, that I got called out by my name on his show, it was a little, jarring. And I ended up making some merch because people were very upset. They were upset. They didn't like it. They said, he said, hey, instead of being on streams with that cunt nurse Kim, you should be doing work here, right? And this is how that went. So let's play a little clip ski. A little bring us back. Hold please, sorry. I have it in the archived photos. Oh, do I? Find it. Kimberly. Sorry. Listen, I did have all of this together in my mind. All right. We're adding. She's adding. Oh, she's doing it. Share a screen. Add a screen. Share it. Oh, I'm not sharing. Hello? Oh, guys, I don't know what just happened. Hold on. Hold, please. Share it. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Huh. Oh, it's not going to let me? I don't know why. All right. Well, oh. How come this is not on? Remove. Add to stage. Remove. Stop sharing. Oh, well, am I not going to be able to share that then either? Huh. All right, guys, sorry. I can't figure it out. I don't know why it's not doing that. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I'm just saying, I blame Cedra. Listen, I don't blame Cedra for anything. I don't really know why, though, it won't pop up. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll leave it. So I end up making buttons that say that cunt nurse Kim, and I love them. They're the buttons that what do? You just turn lemons into lemonade, babes. You don't let it bother you. And it didn't, because I know that it's not serious. It wasn't meant to be like, oh, take this seriously. But for people that love you or care about you or think that you're great, sometimes they don't like to hear those things. Right. And I understood that. So time goes on and I am listening to the show and I'm a fan of the show. And every once in a blue moon, I would get brought up on something. And it was just what it was. I couldn't stop listening if I tried. And I did try. Sometimes I would be like, I don't need to listen. And then I'd be like, oh, I'm going to listen because it's funny. It's funny if you like worlds, which our worlds are kind of similar. Even though they're very, very different. The Miniverse and our world is like passionate people that fight with each other sometimes and shit on each other sometimes. But at the end of the day, would go to war for one another, right? Like at the end of the day, have each other's backs. And I have the backs of my Minifan friends and also of all of my lovies. I would fight for you like I would fight for them in certain circumstances. There have been things that I shouldn't fight for them for because they put their own foots in their mouths, i.e. Pat Ford, i.e., Kane on occasion as well. And so then things progress, and we are just, all of us are kind of hanging out separately, but not commingling. And the commingling really occurred, except for Beanbag Ron. I'll give him, Beanbag Ron has been on my show and like with me as a moderator since the beginning of my YouTube. He is like really a free Karen Reed connoisseur. He knows all the things. He's an OG turtle rider. He is he's funny as shit. He has a tree not climbing business. He cuts trees for a living. He's saving Nashville right now. We salute you, Beanbag Ron. And he really was always kind of an ancillary part of both worlds as well. But the boys always stayed out of everything for the trial because they just didn't really care. And then the trial ended, and then I think they have a little bit of free time, a little bit too much free time on their hands, if you ask me. And they really threw themselves into our universe. And have they been welcomed with open arms? No. Should they be? Absolutely not. They are the funniest, most twisted individuals you will ever meet. And I just want you to know that it's not just, everybody can say, you know, Pat Ford is the bad one. Pat Ford is the worst. But there are also a clip of just Kane a couple weeks ago, and he had a lot to say. And this was 3 weeks ago, Kane. So remember, when I give you a little shit, this is why. Ready? On your mark, get set. Kane's Corner.
Taking victory laps because he had Amy Carney in there, that loser, as he's looking for, he's trying to chase tail in Australia. He's not there for you, Jake. He's not there for you. He's there trying to hit on a girl from Australia that he'll never see. What a fuck up that guy has become, huh? Jesus. He had such a good situation set up for himself, and he just couldn't get out of his own way. And looks like he's going to spend a little time in prison, which is, you know, hey, fucking play on the edge. That's what can happen. I see him begging for more money and all this shit. It's like, yeah, again, why would anybody give you fucking more money? Why? Who would give that guy a fucking cent of your money? After what he did to Nurse Kim, forget it. She's one of us. I say give him nothing. Yeah, he's the worst. I actually respect him as a journalist, but he's just such a shithead. And, you know, and that's good job, Jake. I mean, you ran a pretty good space that night, but it's been brutal. Space has been bad. You know, I've been trying to find things to listen to, and I've been listening to that Jessica Machado's podcast. She runs it every day, and this girl can talk for hours and hours. I don't know what she does all day. I don't think she works, but she has a pretty good following. I mean, I looked at her YouTube, and there's like 1,000 people watching live. She's a little crazy. It's a good podcast. I mean, is it Let's Chat with Cat and Pat level? No, definitely not. But I heard her in there, and she's a little emotional. She's talking to somebody. I don't know if it's her husband or somebody comes in the podcast with her, and she starts to like whimper, and she started. I'm so sad about being successful. It's like, what the fuck? They're so fucked up. I've never seen anybody that cries about being successful and is like ashamed about it. I would love to know what she makes. I mean, I'm sure they must make some pretty good money. I mean, she doesn't have to work anymore, she said. But she's like in there whimpering about being successful. It's like, that's why women should never be the president. Ever. It's shit like that just blows my mind. What are you fucking crying about? It's just, but it actually does a good job. She seems to be pretty knowledgeable about politics. It's a good show. I mean, I won't live on that show, but it's something that I've had to do now that Kirk's been gone. We've all had to deal with it. Trying to find things, and that show's probably not going to be the show that, you know, carries me along here. But, you know, unfortunately, you know, Fuentes is off till January 12th, so we had to go elsewhere. Some terrible takes by these people. Yeah, she's just in there whimpering and crazy, just crazy. What you crying about? But yeah, look, success can make you cry sometimes. What can you do? I got my own issues over here. I can tell you that, and I actually going to put it out for the people.
Okay, so that is clearly before this was 3 weeks ago, and it was before him and Jess had their sit down interview. And Kane is joking. He's joking, guys. And but that's how he jokes. He's deadpan joking like that. And this was the response from 2 of the 3 guys that were on with me on Sunday night. Okay. So Kane did his Kane's Corner on the Minifan Network. I want you guys to also know that's a sidebar. This is not Kirk's show. This is not Barstool, because Kirk Minahan is on Barstool, owned by Dave Portnoy. And like, he is a totally different like platform than the Minifan Network. That's a fan network. Okay. Because we're all just fans. All right. Sorry if that makes sense. So then Beanbag Ron and Pat Ford had this to say. So I want you to know that like this can go both ways. The opinions can waver and the jokes can waver. Okay.
Kane says it's not that deep. It's all in Pat's head. No, Kane, it's deep. It's real deep. And Kane, you said something stupid today.
Kane's Corner?
Yeah. Yes. I listened to all of Kane's Corner. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. He did say Turtle Boy was going to do some prison time or something, but just no.
I'm with him on that, actually.
Why?
That is going to happen, though, isn't it?
No.
All right. Hold on, Bill. What do you say?
No, I don't know. Honestly.
Thank you. Like, that's the normal response for someone who doesn't know. But like someone like Kane who doesn't know anything, just says he's going to jail. I hate that.
I can't.
Balling in the club, bottles like a meet you.
But Ron, are you just biased? Like, because from what I've seen, I feel like the guy's going to jail.
I don't think he's going to jail. It's all fucking crazy. The judge is going to look at him and be like, "You guys are nuts!" Like,
okay,
you're all
I
crazy.
definitely made that part up.
Delete your Twitter and just go on with your life. But hopefully, he does 90 years.
That's what he's looking at.
I know. I'm pushing. Trust me. I got friends in the judicial system. I'll throw some dough on this thing. Just kidding.
If he goes to jail, I mean, well, your lawyer's in jail.
My
we
lawyer
gotta get hit.
jail. They could partner up, and he could turn on me.
Is he getting out this year, Pat?
No, 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Spicy Misty. Okay. Do you see it? And you don't need to see it, guys. I'm just not saying like you don't have to get it. I just want to give you a background and how I got here. Do you know what I'm saying? So in this clip, you're seeing Beanbag Ron, who is always going to be more knowledgeable about things because he's followed everything. He has followed it from day one. And everyone else, if they were being serious with you in real life, like if you met any of these guys, you'd be like, they're lovely. They're lovely. I've met them in real life. And they're just menaces to society on the World Wide Web. When I did the show on Sunday, babes, I saw people, our people, my lovies, your lovies, the besties, people were getting flustered by what they were seeing. And I thought, clearly, I miscalculated it, but I thought that I would be able to show that they're trolling. They're just trolling. And when you give them the response, that is exactly what they want. They love it. They love it. So just give them a little shit back. Hit them with something out of this world. Just one time, just hit them with a little zinger. And maybe you'll like it. Maybe you won't, but it's okay. I promise. All right. So that was that. And also Pat Ford's lawyer is in prison 2 more years. And that is something that we all have to really get the backstory on of how did that happen? Who, what, where, when, why, how, Pat Ford? Please explain. All right. So those are the boys that are like in our area right now. Okay. Like they're the ones that are in the area. Everyone else, not so much. They may be joining because they are just following what their other friends are like. What are they doing? But yeah, that would be the main humans that we have seen, right? And I just wanted to let you know that it came from me and Dave. That was my origin story. It was the TikTok days and then getting into the show. And then I went to a live show in Saco, Maine in September. And after that, I was asked by Menners to go, who is the like manager or the managing mod, I don't know what the hell he is really, of the Minifan Network. He is the CEO. He's the tiny CEO of the Minifan Network. Again, just a fan network, not run by Kirk. And he had me on one of his shows. And then I went in and did Kirk's actual show in November. So let's just see this little clippy of me and Menners together. What I wanted to say was that this makes sense. The wieners, are they hot? Are they the hottest wieners? Yes. What is the most chaotic thing about every time I've turned that on for the 3 episodes that it's been? If fucking Pat Ford doesn't move his chair and get away from that closet, it enrages me. Seeing his clothes in the order that they are, I hate it. Then he had to the bit about your father not being, you know what I mean? Like, oh, Menner's
and
dad.
he's dead, by the way. So it was kind of hurtful.
You could apologize for it.
Yeah. He died 25 years ago, and the anniversary was recently, so it was kind of an emotional time. That's all right. Pat Ford, very insensitive. Do I continue?
Yeah, I mean,
he's a disgusting human, Pat Ford. A disgusting, decrepit human. Like the other night, so there's some fucking turd burglar called Rudy in Spaces, and he's saying like shit to Kate, like, "Oh, you should have taken it up the arse so you didn't have a kid," and they're all like bringing up Kate's kid and saying all sorts of terrible shit. And Pat Ford goes, "Oh, I love this Rudy guy. He's a great guy. Love him." And I'm like, Ford, at some stage, like, if that was your if one of your females in your life was in that space and having that shit said to her, at the end of it, would you go, "I love this guy, Rudy. He's fantastic." Like, he's just sometimes a heinous piece of shit, Ford. He needs to get his shit together. He will tell you he's depraved. I mean, he's a recovering addict. I mean, there's all sorts of shit.
Yeah, so, we could unpack Pat Ford, but I think that he is absolutely a shit stirrer. He would turn on his possibly own children at any point. He's on Ozempic, and I think it really is turning him into a creature that not many will enjoy. Will he? Kirk's done with him, right? Kirk said, "Get out." I think that Pat Ford has made some choices, and those choices will stay with him forever. Loyalty is everything he has done.
Well, very.
Pat, it's the Ozempic. God help us all. That closet. Oh, that closet. And seeing his shirts and then other things. Like, I'm distracted. I'm so distracted. Just looking. I go, can we close the door? What is occurring right now? So that happens. And then Kirk actually had his show that he did for like Women's Week, Bitches Week, it was called. And I went in with Montante, and that was a Friday show, but they also had Lauren Conlon in, Kelly Keegs from Barstool was in, Mama Kay, who has been Minna lady, like she's like the queen Minna lady of all of the ladies. She was in with Blind Mike. Kelly Keegs went in with Mutt, who is just, he's also another Barstool employee, but he was with Kirk on WEEI. So that was just that background. So when we went in, here is another example of Kane giving me shit. All right. And this is why, this is how we banter. This is what we do.
Phone
401.
Thank you.
What's going on, guys?
Good morning.
Hey, Montante, you don't have any cocaine? You got to give some to Kim to wake her up, man. She's like
I know this.
I know this voice.
Suck a dick.
I know this voice.
Jesus Christ, Kim. Wake up.
What's going on?
You're doing fine, Kim.
Why are you in the middle of all this, Kane?
Kane.
Oh, I don't need the cane. Like, hey, hang in there.
You're doing good. The only time she perked up on the show is when she talked about me, which was interesting.
You're attracted to Kane?
Absolutely not.
Who could blame you?
That's what you'd say if you weren't attracted to Kane.
And also, Dave is such a pussy, isn't he?
Why?
He's getting rattled by this blonde-haired idiot. You were more rattled by her than you were of Dan and Newton when he brought up your gay brother.
Caitlin.
What is going on, Dave?
No, I'm in the zone where I feel bad for her now because I think people are trolling a person who's going through things. So I apologize that I have a soul. That's all.
Can you ever get like triggered by people?
No, you don't get triggered.
Kane doesn't get triggered by anybody.
It's not a fucking post.
No,
Dave was upset because they wrote fake DMs. That's never happened to me, Dave. No.
Did you hear?
I don't give a fuck what's happened to you. Why do I care what's happened to you? I'm not asking for your sympathy.
Do you think if Dave gets fake DMs, he's like, well, it happened to Kane. Like,
Yeah.
who gives
I'm the producer of the show.
Who gives a shit
I
about
should
you?
give a fuck about Kirky Poopy Balls too.
Let me reach out to Kane.
Did you hear his recent show? Did you hear any of his recent show? He told the 8-minute story about.
It sounded horrible.
It was kind of funny thing that happened to me.
I shouldn't tell this story.
I shouldn't say it. My girlfriend fell and her fucking smile's all fucked up.
And we were in the emergency room all night.
All right.
Try not to laugh.
I thought it sounded like shit, Ken. I couldn't listen to it.
Okay. So, babes, I hope that makes you understand a little bit more, just a little bit. It's a lot. It's a lot. Could there be any more stuff that we talked about? A ton, a billion more things. But that was just like the bare bones of saying, this is how I fit into like the story, or how it made sense to me. And that I do care deeply for those dudes. I think that like I go to bat for them at times, and loyalty. I can't help it. I am going to have their backs in certain spaces that people say, that's uncouth. But I don't have to agree with everything that someone does. I don't have to agree with everything that someone says. And it is 95% all jokes, 99 maybe even, all jokes. If you get it, you get it. And if you don't, you don't. That's completely understandable. But I did want to say that on my show, I said it at least a couple of times. So did Michael, so did Pat, and so did Beanbag Ron, that like we were just joking. And there is nobody that believes, no one that I know believes that Turtle Boy should go to prison in any way, shape, or form for what happened. There is no one that I associate with that believes that Karen Reed is guilty. But do they troll everyone? Yes. Will Pat Ford turn on me tomorrow? Absolutely. But these are the things that I've come to know and love. And that's why if you play with fire, sometimes you get burned. So I just wanted to let you know that I did say that it was satire from the beginning. And let's roll that clip.
Anyone's looking for serious coverage tonight on any of the cases, this is not the spot.
Like, this is funny, guys. This is all funny. Like, this is a comedy podcast. We are joking. This is shits and gigs, really 101. And I do want you to know that everything that they say is not serious. This is not serious. Beanbag Ron.
You can make an argument. Nothing they say is serious.
Correct.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Huh.
Okay. And I know there was a lot of people that were not thrilled. And now, if we will, literally, okay. All right. Talk to me, Stray Haven Cammy. How is it literally not satire? How so? Thank you, Cool Libra. Yes. Well, and see, that's not it. McMuffin, you're not too old. You're not too old to enjoy it. You either like it or you don't. I think it was a little bit out of pocket that some of the comments that were left were like super attacking of like, maybe tearing down women, attacking personal lives, saying some real wild shit when you didn't like the stream. Like not you, McMuffins, not you specifically, but like, here's an example. Okay. Let's say if I have 209 shows, this would be like, you've come to a restaurant. Thank you, Montante. You've come to a restaurant for 200 times. 200 plus times. You like that restaurant. You're like, hey, I get a decent meal there. I enjoy it. And then one night, there's like only a special. There's a special. It's a random special. Okay. And I say to everyone, hey, there is a special on the menu tonight. I don't have anything else. No one else is cooking anything. I got no cooks. And you're like, I'm going to definitely eat that. I want to stay for the special. So you have the special. And then you don't even pay the tab. And then you kind of take a shit on the restaurant floor. And then you leave a 0-star Yelp review. And then you call the police and say that I poisoned you. Like, you came to the restaurant. It was a little bit different. It doesn't mean it's just one night. It's just one night. I promise. I was just trying to explain things. That's it. Doesn't make you different. Doesn't make you weird that you don't like it. Or if you do like it, it doesn't make you weird either. I'm just saying, one time. That's it. Hand up. One time every month. Is Pat Ford coming back? Yes. Beanbag Ron, Pat Ford, Michael Montante. Is everyone coming back? Yes. Do I also want the sisters? Cyber Chick in Boston and her sisters immediately. Line them up. I want a panel, babe. Cyber Chick in Boston, if you see this, these glasses were for you in solidarity because of Pat Ford's comment. Okay? I know. I've been there on the receiving end. Now, is this going to let me share her screen? I don't even know. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try to share and do the review of the review. She did great. And her sisters are awesome. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cyber Chick and her salty sisters. Okay. We've got it. Everybody go like and subscribe to Cyber Chick in Boston. She's almost at 1,000 subs. And we are going to full screen it. And let's go.
And your feelings accordingly. Because sometimes what people project, like I'd say it all the time. I did it with Jess Machado. I thought she was one way, and then I came at her for that, and now we're friends. And so I think that Nurse Kim is experiencing some of that. So a little background. When I decided to, last year, I knew I was going to go live. And one of the things I started to do, and I don't think you guys watch a lot of YouTube creators, except
no.
If you want to donate $50 to some charity that she supports, you can come.
Oh, is this it?
And I thought, I should do that because I want to go live and I'm nervous about it. So maybe.
Okay, hold on. Oh, it was right here. Sorry, babes. And thank you so much, babe, for coming, Cyber Chick in Boston, for coming to the Sunday service in person that we did.
Show, but it was lovely. I got a feel for it. She was very nice. And I watched Nurse Kim, and she presents on camera as like a nurse. You know what nurse? I have 2 nurses here. So, and she's very thoughtful. She's passionate. She's passionate. She's very religious. She's not afraid to say a sermon or pray for someone on her YouTube channel, married, 2 kids, whatever. So that was in August or September. Fast forward to Sunday night, was it? Sunday night? I don't even know. 2 nights ago, she did a stream, and I'm not a member of Nurse Kim, and being a member means you're on a private. She'll do private sessions, like you pay $5 a month and you get extra sessions. So she showed up on screen with three like frat boys from the Kirk Minahan show. I don't even watch it. It's not my cup of tea. And I'm all about being authentic and you do you. So I've never watched it. I guess Kirk Minahan has a, is that how you say it? I don't know if I'm saying it right. Let me ask the chat. KMS. Let's say KMS. So KMS, Donna was at Donna, I met you.
Muffins. Oh, that's cool.
We had muffins.
She was at the thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I met people. Your muffins were fabulous. So I was the one who had to leave because I could only stay for an hour because I thought she was going to kill me. Millihan, thank you, Kelly. So Kirk has a show on Barstool, and it sounds like it's a bunch of frat boys who talk sports. They're really passionate about their group. It's a boys' club, and for some reason, Nurse Kim is involved. She likes to watch it. Whatever, that's fine. So does Jess. I don't watch it. She had 3 of them on, and I'm going to let you. So that's the background. I'm going to give you that background, then we're going to watch it, and it's just a couple of minutes. And I want my sisters to give me their opinion on this. So I'm going to add it to the stage.
The funny guy of the group. So figure you have one of the two.
Just saying a lot. I'm seeing a lot of what is happening. I think that's a generic question, but it's fair.
It's a good question.
So
just sit back, Chad.
So her chat is confused at this point. Number one, she's in New Jersey with this guy who's not her husband. And her chat, I don't think they realized that. Long story short, I didn't know this. Kim's getting a divorce and this is her boyfriend. And I can say that because he's been posting them together as a couple, we find out, all over his social media. But her chat was just surprised to find out about it. That's not really a story, but it's a good piece of background information. And here we go.
Enjoy the ride, okay?
Yeah,
It's a good piece of information. Okay, understood. And I'm not getting a divorce. I'm good. So thank you. I don't really understand why that's a huge topic, but everybody, hi, all is well. Don't stress. Okay. Just did a show. It's not the end of the world. And I just didn't really appreciate the comments that were saying, oh, well, this is why your husband filed for divorce and is leaving you and all of that shit. It's a little gross. Just an FYI, in my opinion.
Listen to a manic psychopath who just dived into this world 2 months
He's wearing
ago.
red tonight. I won't say who it is, but he's wearing red. He has glasses. He's a handsome man who lives in Rhode Island.
Yes, may or may not have a turtle on a noose somewhere.
We're
So
not.
there's 3 men in here. We're all listeners of a podcast that was on Barstool. No more. And now that the podcast is gone, the people in these worlds are now colliding. The Karen Reed stuff is now engulfed a lot of the people that were once listening to this podcast, which has led to Jess Machado having Kane on, who I know John 47 is a big fan of. Now here we
Cyber Chick in Boston did want to come right out the gate with "We love Kane." And
Cyber Chick in Boston looks like someone that would like Kane. Take those glasses and throw them in the trash, sweetheart. Because this.
By the
is
way, Cyber Chick in Boston, you could thank us for loving Kane because Jess was trying to come on our show. We politely declined and just gave her Kane, and the rest is history.
Okay, so, but that's not true. This is funny, guys. This is all funny. This is a comedy podcast. We are joking. This is shits and gigs, really 101. And that's why I'm trying to explain what has happened in the Free Karen Reed community with these characters. And they have taken over your airwaves, babes. You're on Spaces.
Just that guy.
One guy in a red shirt that's just trying to terrorize us all. Full-blown erections every time he gets you guys. Anytime you get worried, you get upset, you think to yourself, what is happening? It's Pat Ford. It's chaos. That is the beauty of him. So if you can just sit back and try to enjoy this, take it as well as you can, he's going to give you the ride of your life.
Yes.
Right, Ford?
Thank you, Kim. I'm going to give him my all. It's snowy out there, so we're going to have to go slow.
Let's just say too,
snow day.
Form mod, right, for a few streams before you cause a wee bit of havoc.
We have to address that right out the gate. Ford. We really do. We really do.
Get it out there.
Okay. So we're going to air it out.
Yeah. I was, by the way, the OG mod, and I lost my wrench because of you, Pat.
Sorry,
that was
Bag.
devastating to see.
You sure did. He, Patrick Ford, I don't know if...
Those were my Maui gyms, by the way. Okay, so what do you guys think of that? What was it mean? Because I actually didn't get offended by that, but I'm pretty thick skinned. And that didn't really bother me. I got flooded with emails and with messages of people saying, I'm so pissed off. They were so mean to you. And even when I'm in chats today, someone I don't even know is like, they were so mean to that lady with glasses. What do you guys think? Was that mean?
Yes. Yeah, I think they're dickheads. Honestly, they are. Look at them. I mean, and I don't understand the whole. Who's Kane? We love Kane.
So Kane, here's the story. These guys, first of all, I thought they got paid. They're not even paid.
No.
Like I think they're just like us. They're guests on shows, or they're like in the chat. I don't even think they're they're not. I thought they worked there. They don't even work there. They're just huge fans, and Kane is one of them. But they're being horrible. So
Kane is a
pair.
Four of them, and Kane's one of them. But he's not.
There's hundreds of thousands of them,
Yeah.
and Kane is one of them. And I'm not really sure why, but they are all over X saying cancel Kane, block Kane, block Kane. They hate Kane. Now, what happened? To elaborate, Jess had reached out to whoever's in charge now that Kirk is on a mental health leave. He takes a lot of breaks because he's like the chief dick. So he needs a lot of, or maybe he just doesn't want to be around these guys. I don't know. So he's on a mental health break, which I hope he gets better. That's good that he recognizes it. And we support mental health, rest whenever you need them. So Jess knows these people peripherally, and they are struggling with their content and their views. And she said, hey, if you guys want me on your show.
Karen Reed trial is over. So they were once.
No, they weren't in the Karen Reed. They're in the sports world and the dickhead world. I don't know what they talk about, but they didn't know the Karen Reed.
That's why they're struggling. Okay.
Right. So fast forward to Jess had offered to help, and they're all passing her down like, no. And then they're like, go on Kane's show. Well, they're all struggling with like a couple hundred views. She goes on and he has a ton of views, and she likes him, and he was sweet, and she's like, come on my show, I'm going to help you get this off the ground. Like, she is really good. She's probably one of the few content creators that I've reached out to who, like, she lets me mod and she promotes my channel. She lifts me up. She's lifting Kane up. So I don't know what Kane is like as a person. I only know what I've seen of him, but these guys are coming at him hard to cancel him.
Yeah. And that's a joke too. So the boys are definitely going at each other because that's what they do. That's just it. And I actually didn't realize when Beanbag Ron and Pat but Cyber Chicken Boston did explain, I didn't actually think that Jess reached out to any of them. And he said that they did. And I guess that actually did happen. I thought they were just fucking around. But yeah, she likes Kane and she lifts him up, and I lift up the other misfit toys, right? That are our friends. And that's it. No one gets paid for this. They're not looking for clicks. They're not looking for views. They all have jobs. They're all gainfully employed. They don't live in their mother's basements. And some have businesses. They have their own businesses, and they just do this. Like, I am full-time employed, and I just do content because I care about it and I'm passionate about certain things. And they are passionate about being the trolliest of all trolls. And Beanbag Ron, Pat Ford, and John and Warren have a show called Hot Wieners on the Minifan Network. And Kane has Kane's Corner. And again, that's just a fan network. They don't have super chats. They're not monetized. They don't do any of that. It's just them. It's just what they do. And they enjoy it and they love it. And, again, guys, it doesn't have to be for you at all. They just do it because it's fun. And they have fun doing it, and they've done it for years and years. And, you build a camaraderie with people when you have maybe the same interests, or it does revolve around sports and local things that they enjoy and that they listened to, and that it was something that they would do live events for. And Kirk does have something coming up. He is doing a Laconia show in June. It was supposed to be in March, but like I said, I went to my first event was last September. I got to go to Saco, and everyone was so nice in real life. And they might scare the shit out of you. You might be like this, oh my God, this mother humper has given me shit forever. Sneakers, okay? Sneaks was on Jess's show last night, like one of the 20 that she pulled the pictures of. And he killed me for the first 6 months. First 6 months, it's like some sort of like initiation. You have to have thick skin. And I have a thick enough skin for me to hear whatever bullshit they want to say, because they'll just keep saying the same things over and over again if they're the troll ones. If not, then, you know, they're kind to you, i.e. Beanbag Ron never gave anyone shit. I don't see him give any people shit. Montante never gives anyone shit. Like, just you can be solid too. You don't have to be a troll. Not everyone is a troll. It's just the ones that have kind of commingled with us are troll heavy, if that makes sense. Oh, Freddie Lynn, I just thought of too. Lovey. He's a lovey. John and Warren, absolutely not. Would never troll a soul. John from Scranton, he's not a troll either. Like, yeah, those are just a couple of the boys, and they are like your dysfunctional cousins that you do enjoy. And as a community that comes with all of our own family dysfunction, I thought that we would get it a little bit more versus as much of blowback as it got. But I'm going to be done with it. I don't have anything else further to say. I'm going to look at the questions. I'm going to do super chats if I have any, and then I'm going to absolutely be done. And I didn't mean to break anyone's spirit. Like, by having this show, I thought it would be helpful. And yeah, that was it. There was no ill intentions there, babes. I never mean to have anyone feel funky or feeling in some sort of way about what I do, because I care about you guys, you know that. But these are our boys. And like Anastasia is from Free Karen Reed. She followed me in to, unfortunately, a Spaces one night, because the Spaces are, listen, they're wild. If you go into just a regular, Minifan space, it is intense. And the shit that comes out of their mouths, I didn't want people to see that, like, oh, what the hell is Nurse Kim doing in here? I didn't know you could go in anonymously. So that's when I made, like, in my opening, right? You can see Blue's Clues, motherfucker. That is what is said. And that is my burner account. So everybody, if you see Blue's Clues, mother effer, that is me on Twitter. And that is just when I go into a Minifan space, because I didn't want to terrify all of us. So I tried to keep the world separate for as long as humanly possible. No hostage video. Oh my gosh, BDO. Okay, so that's another character. Big Dick O'Malley. You saw him last night. A hoot. How you doing? Your sister dances for cutlets. Incredible. And then a guy named Boner Salad. Like, Jesus. Oh, God. What has life become? They're just screaming at each other. And it's funny as shit. I can't help it. Oh, son of a gun. All right. Okay. There it is. How you doing? And Cully was with you a year and a half ago. The worlds collided a long time ago. So what? And LML Bunny, yes, absolutely. The worlds collided, but it wasn't as like prevalent. Do you know what I mean? So me and Cully could do some things, but it wasn't like anyone else really gave a shit. It was just me and Cully at the time, and Beanbag Ron, God bless him. It was like it was us three that, and maybe I lied, Don the Jeweler and Sig. Like, there was a couple of the boys really did follow everything and are still, and Bueller, like a couple of them really wanted to keep up on what was going on and had really solid takes and opinions. But other people didn't care. And then it was like, it came on a little fast and furious for a lot of people. And that's true. MAGA, Kim, run your channel the way you want. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Yeah. I'm going to do that. And I don't apologize for it. I don't apologize for the stream because I've watched it and I don't like to watch stuff again, but I was like, let me see. And I really didn't think that the punishment or what was being said fit the crime at all. And I get that you guys can have any kind of reaction that you want. That's your choice. But if you would think that like there was some weird undertone or malicious intent, or that like, that I was trying to be hurtful to anyone, then, I just don't think I've shown you that in the last almost 2 years. And anyone that does know me from here in real life, like, I'm just me. This is me all the time. You guys see the good, the bad, the in between. And I'm not going to be perfect, right? I've done shows with Jimmy that like I support and I back Jimmy to the end of the earth. And like, that's going to get me a bunch of shit too. So, you do what you think is right. And I'm going to continue to do that every time. Okay. And Fez is another. He is another troll, but he's sometimes this troll uses his powers for good and evil. It's whatever he so chooses at the time. Nurse Kimmy looking like a fierce Sally Jesse Raphael. Team Nurse Kim. Thank you so much, Fez. These glasses are actually, I love them. Patrick Ford, my menace to society, who made everyone lose a wrench because he was fresh as shit and broke my stream one day, another day. 2 times my stream is broke. I don't know, just saying, he's got a record here. Luckily, I fasted all day because Queen Kimmy and I are ready for the tea. Wrench gang gang. Never again, Ford. Never again. You would have to, I don't even know what. And now, oh, send me apologies after the show. Oh, well, look at what did I tell you? Would he turn on me? Possibly. Phil says, okay, no, so trolling is okay now. They all suck. You're covering for your manatee boyfriend ones. It's okay. Just say so. Huh? What? So trolling is okay now. Babe, do you go here? Do you think it's not trolling to do a lot of the things? How about the parody accounts in Free Karen Reed? Do people not troll others? I don't think that's very accurate. There's a lot of trolling that goes on. So yeah, I'm not covering for anything. And one's in the chat if those glasses should be illegal. Wow, Patrick Ford really just doubling down on the Sally Jesse Raphaels. Maddie Wags says, love you, Nurse Kim. Can you please explain what is happening in the Dave Cullinane clip at the end of your show where he screams and rips his headphones off? I love him too. I love Cully too. Let's play it. Let's play the end where Cully loses his shit, and then I'll explain it to you guys.
All right, great job on the news.
Thank you.
We will, Courtney and I will share what happened when we went to dinner last night, Sunday dinner coming up. And as
so that is, that is Dave Cullinane reacting to Hillman Morning Show. It's a local show that Greg and Courtney Cox have, and they were teasing their supper with Karen Reed. Now, me and Cully got invited to supper with Karen Reed after Greg and Courtney Cox had already gone. And they came in like whatever the next morning, and they were saying, we're going to talk about Sunday supper right after this break, and Dave had been on since 7:00 in the morning. He was TikTok live and he lost his shit. It was probably the, I don't know, 6th or 7th commercial break. And he couldn't stand it. He was like, he was so done. So that was hilarious. And he has a temper tantrum. It's classic Cully. He couldn't handle waiting for one more second because he had places to go and people to see. He's a very busy man. And LML Bunny has been a member at Nurse Kim's house for 16 months and is not going anywhere. I love you, Face Lovey. You're my best. And thank you to Mandy for becoming a new member at my house. Look at you beach babe. And Meatball Morrissey Sketty Stain, my gal, says, hold me back, NK. Hold me back. No, babe, it's fine. We are good. We just, call it out. Gigi's got your back. Gigi does have my back. She's been here for 5 months. Says, I'm so fucking confused. I guess I'm too old. No one has the right to defame you, your family, or anyone you love. I had the damn flu and tried to watch that stream and had zero idea what it was. You say it's okay. I guess it's okay. Well, babe, I'm so, first of all, sorry that you had the flu. Okay. And I hope you're feeling better. And everyone has the flu. Babes, the flu is absurd this year. Also, I am not usually a proponent for every year flu shots because it's kind of a hit or miss, whatever they are. It's a projection. It's like a guess, but they are saying this year in the early data that's coming out that this flu shot covered like all of the really difficult strains of the flu that were coming. And I said, well, Jesus Christ, I haven't, oh God. I was like, well, I would have got it if I thought it was going to be actually preventative, but I hope that you're feeling better. And sorry that you didn't enjoy it. And I'm sure that there wasn't anything that could have made you feel better. Hope you had some chicken soup and some chicken soup for the soul. So maybe today I explained it a little bit better. Gigi's got my back. And Mary Malaki, first of her name, mother of Nurse Kim and petty paralegal, says, respect to Nurse Kim. She deserves grace, privacy, and dignity. Keep her name out your mouths. And that's to everybody. To everybody. Because I wouldn't do that to people, It's like a little bit, I don't get it. You can talk, but I don't know. It's a little bit awkward. And that Dina, damn it, said, thank you so much, babe, for the super chat. Says they're actually sweethearts. Apologize for nothing, princess. Thank you. Thank you, damn it, that Dina. I get it. And I agree. I agree with you, but I also get the other people that don't get it, right? But I stand firm. I stand firm in my opinion on this. That's all. And to Asana Fish says, everyone loves you, Kimmy, and those who don't suck. Listen, I am not everyone's cup of tea, and I don't want to be. I have gotten better, much better at being not afraid, but like just able to let myself be myself. And that's taken 40 years. 40 years on earth. And I'm not going to backtrack for anybody. I don't give a shit. I can't please everybody. And I don't want to. I want my people that want to be here, that are my tribe, that are my lovies, that care. I want you to be here. And for other people who can't, if I do one thing that they don't like, that they go so far left, I don't know. I can't relate to that. So that's all. And I thank you, babe. And to Longfellow Gibson says, love you just the same, Kimothy. Is the Falcon 5 weekend still happening? Yes, it is, babe. Yes, it is. We are drawing for the Falcon 5. 5, cinco, right? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. fans, not fans, I was going to say Minna ladies. Jesus Christ. Woohoo. The crossover is killing me. 5 Loveys for the Falcon 5. Laconia, March 13th to the 15th. Is Nurse Kim's Venmo still absolutely out of commission because of writing entries? Yes. So Cash App is still open. We are drawing on February 8th, right after Sunday service. You are going to know who the 5 lucky winners are. It is $40 per giveaway, whatever it is. But you could send it to Cash App if you want in. And again, that's an entire weekend. It's with Meatball Morrissey Sketty Stain. She has the most adorable things that she has already made for us, babes. Gift baskets. I'm sorry. Clams that open up with a frickin' pearl in it of a different color. Are we going to be reading sidebars at bars? Yes. Shall we be wearing shirts that are made from a dude that I know in Lowell which like, okay, don't be judgy. He has like a shirt printing company and they are the most convenient. They are the most like best quality shirts. Are we going to be wearing Falcon 5 shirts? Yeah, we are. We're going to be living our truth. Me on the roster thus far, I think it's me, Meatball Morrissey Sketty Stain, and I think Emily C is in. Just saying, she's not part. There's still our Falcon 5. But if you do want a chance to enter everybody's names that sent it to Venmo, you're still in, even if they don't give me my money, you fuckers. But if you want to send it to Cash App and for an entry, as many as you like, one is perfect. And you will be put in and we're drawing it after Sunday service. And we do have a Sunday service with Mr. Betterow this Sunday it's going to be February 1st. Oh my gosh, guys. And that is at 8 a.m. Our usual time and place. We'll be here. Woohoo! And Cassie baby says, has been a member at my house for 4 months. And she says, I love you, Kimmy. I'm here no matter what. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate you. And to Carrie Di Pasquale, has been a member for 2 months at my house. Hi, babe. Love you, beautiful Kim. I love you too, beautiful. And Gigi's got my back says, I compared you to my little sister Beth that passed away. What happened? She would never do this, ever. You are so much better than this. I love you and will support you. I do not understand what is going on. Oh, Gigi, it's done. Listen, it's done. We're good. I was just trying to do an explanation of the explanation. Okay? But I got your back. I know you got my back. And it won't, it's not a common thing. It's not my typical content. You know that. And Angel Castillo has been a member for 10 months and I'm not going anywhere either. Thank you. And Jenna Fox has been a member for 6 months and says, we are here, but where is Cully now? Where is Cully now? I don't know. We should call him. Let's call him. I'll say live to tape. See if he answers. David Cullinane. Ooh, this would be a first. I wonder if he would answer. Come on, Cully. Let's see what he has to say. Does he agree? Probably not. He'd say, Kimberly, what are you doing? Dave. Oh, guys, what is happening here? Oh, how fast can she do this? Probably not fast enough. Rude. Here it is. Oh. All right. We're calling him. And let's see. Does he want to do a show this week? Want to do a morning show? I'll ask him. Let's give the people what they want. He also, we know he's a sleepy king, and he's always up at like 4:30 in the morning, so he might be sleeping right now.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, David. I was just wondering if you were around, I don't know, tomorrow morning or maybe over the weekend. Do you want to do a show with me? Want to do a Nurse Kim Dave live? Wouldn't that be so much fun? I'm just doing a stream right now, trying to explain my life and the stream from Sunday. So, get back to me. You're live to tape. This is just a voicemail, though. Okay. Call me if you can. Bye. All right, babe. Jen, I don't know where he is. I don't know. At home. And thank you, CC Chrissy Z, for becoming a new member at my house. And thank you so much for gifting 5 Nurse Kim memberships. Oh, babe, you're so kind. And Cassie Baby says, not everything is for everyone. It's okay to not like every single thing someone does. Doesn't mean you can't still support them. 10 out of 10, babe. And Tapper Jean Girl says, between FKR and KMS, you've really surrounded yourself with a bunch of assholes. God bless us all. Love you, Nurse Kim. Have you, seriously, my God. Fucking, my mother would say, hey, listen, I'll be sainted in my next life, right? For the love of Christ. And all things good and holy, Tiny Mary and Jesus have been in the boom since day one. Ain't that the truth? KY Heather says, everyone needed to go get ducked in the drive-thru or take a chill pill. It's not that serious. And that is the truth. Sometimes you feel like you got fucked in the drive-thru, guys. And that apparently was something that was said by Joe Pesci, but also brought to us in a crossover spaces by Barry Lewis. He said that the other day. I almost lost my I was out of my tits over that one. I said, this is fantastic. Fantastic. Fucked in the drive-thru. And that does feel true, though, KY Heather, when you say like it really wasn't as egregious as it felt to some. And to Lizzie the Fabulous, who's been a member at Nurse Kim's house for 2 months, says, I wish FKR trolls could troll like KMS with a rose. Oh, Lizzie. Oh. Everyone can't be that talented. Patrick Ford, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Kim, announce the meet and greet with me for one lucky lovey participating in the raffle, please. There it is. Loveys, if you would like to meet Patrick Ford, put your name in. Put your name in. And when you are in for the Falcon 5, the weekend away, put Patrick Ford in the comment. And if there is more than one person, you'll meet Patrick Ford. I mean, this is a girl's dream come true. Every $40 that is sent that says Patrick Ford in it to Cash App, you get a chance to meet and greet this salty son of a bitch. And Kirsty Nursey M has been a member at my house for 14 months and says, I'll never get sick of hearing you read the chat names. Yeah. Thank you, Kirsty Nursey M. Can't read for shit. Why do I get dyslexic on the spot? I swear I can. I read very well. It comes up on the screen and I've given you an entirely different name. Someone I called A.B. Blarney Stone. There's nothing that is referred to. It doesn't say anything about that, but it made sense in my brain. So to anyone who I have butchered your name, I'm sorry. I love your face. God, I love you, Kirsty Nursey. Yep. And Kelly, if Chloe bit, you must have quit. That was the old. Love your face. I'll always have your back, and I will always have your back. And a little ducky on you. And also my Sunday service girl. You are the best to ever do it. I appreciate you, Kelly. And I am training says, you go, Kim. Have fun. Thanks, babe. And Jenny T04, ride or die with Nurse Kim, a member at my house for 16 months since the day since the day I was able to have members. Thank you, Jenny T. I love you. I appreciate you. And to Cheryl says, thank you so much for the super chat. Levy says, do whatever or whoever you want. And that's another thing. I just did, like, just to button this one up a wee bit, is the boys wouldn't get shit about something like that. That is like none ya, right? At all. And I mean, like, I know that most people, unfortunately, if you have been married in the United States of America, 50% end in divorce. I wish none on anyone. But if you're on, multiple marriages or haven't been married or you don't have children or you do have children or whatever, like, I'm not judgmental of anybody's personal life and their choices or what they do, because that's not my life. And I don't know if it's maybe women that like get more attacked over stuff like that, but trust you me, there is no scandal anywhere. And if anyone says it again, I'm going to respond, because I've never done anything wrong. Like, I mean, in that regard. Of course, I've done things wrong. I'm, whatever. But that's not my jam. And don't put that out in the universe. Because what will come back to you for karma? I wouldn't do it. I would not do that to others. And Ms. Holmes 66, thank you for being a member at my house for a whole entire year. We're celebrating our anniversary right now. Maybe me and Ms. Holmes, okay? Kim, loving you for you. What brand of glasses, please? Love you. Babe, they're not my regular, they're not Quays. What are they? I can't read this. I'll put, I'll wear them my next stream. And then I'll remind myself. Let me write it down. What brand are these? I got them off of, is it weird if I say I got them off Facebook and then they just put in the lenses? I know exactly where I ordered them. All right, hold please. Those glasses. I can't read the side because it's too small. Maybe it was something from China. I don't know, but thank you so much, babe. And Berkshire Girl says, I made a live. We so love you. You are the most beautiful, smartest, and funniest of them all. Just a fun girl sports moment. I was the first girl to play hardball baseball in Mass in 1974. Okay, first of all, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. And that is incredible. The first girl to play hardball baseball in Mass in 74. Well, I'm sorry, Queen. Yeah. We can have different facets to us. We can have different groups of friends. We can have things that we enjoy that don't have to be everything, true crime related all the time. I like the Red Sox. I love the Patriots. You know what I don't love? The Celtics. I like soccer. Who knew? Sunderland. I love them. Like, see, you don't have to know. I do like certain sports. Others, yeah, all right. I also like salt and pepper. Not just the condiments, the group. You can have different things that you like to do. Like horses. I don't play the tuba. I don't know. I would like to be shaking some maracas though. Maybe at a Caribbean cruise. And to Chase 21 has been a member for 1 month and says, love you, NK. I'll always watch anything you do. Thank you, babe. And I think that I always think about that I'm trying to do something that I believe that you would like to see. I don't just do it because I'm an asshole. Longfellow Gibson, thank you again, babe, says, shut the front door. 5 of us get to go. Yeah, babe. I sent one submission to Cash App, not trying to be too dramatic, but I'd give Pat Ford's left sack to win a spot. That's the energy, Longfellow Gibson. This is what I'm looking for. More passion, more energy, the left sack of Pat Ford's to win a spot. Was that dramatic? Absolutely not. It was the perfect amount. This is the level, Loveys. Longfellow Gibson, just saying, I don't know how to rig anything, but if you keep up that kind of excitement, ginning up the bass, if you will, I feel like you would have to go. You would have to have a spot. Am I right? My God, you're incredible. And to Carrie Mache says, we only have one nurse, Kim. Oh, thank you so much for being a member here for 2 months. And Patrick Ford also just keeps coming back because I'm really trying to get through him, but he wants to. Kim, anyone says anything about your personal life, I'll get back on the nose candy and I'll go nuclear on a bee. Just give me the word. Patrick Ford, I do care about your children. I care about a lot of other things. So I'm going to always say one day at a time, my friend. But thank you. Thank you for that offer. That means a lot, truly. And Gigi's got your back said, do you think it is okay for your buddy to say, I used my sister's loss to get to you? The first part of my message was added to make you feel bad. So I should go to the kitchen and pour alcohol as a recovering alcoholic. Sad. What the fuck? Who said this? And you don't use anything to get to me. I didn't say, I don't think that. Gigi, I'm literally just in the, like the comments that are the super chats are in one thing. The first part of my message was added to make you feel bad. Okay. I didn't take it as that. I don't want you to go to the kitchen. No one do that. One day at a time. And Queen Valerie, the glasses are by Pat Ford, Loveys. Don't look it up. Facebook, okay? He's a designer. Pat Ford has his own glasses brand. Wouldn't that be something, Ford? You fucking missed out. Just saying. Maybe we should do frames. Frames by Ford. Or Ford frames. That, I've been framed by Ford. Yes, there it is. We're starting brands. Brands are coming. Montante, away the lads. Good old Sunderland. And Kane is able. Oh, no, just kidding. It is Kendra Carrera. Says, keep being you. Love Zelda. Oh, thank you. All right, babes. Listen to me. Where are we? Prayers for tomorrow. Yes, prayers for tomorrow. Will I be there? No, because I have to work. Will I be covering it? Yeah. Will I be talking to Mr. Betterow at 8 a.m. on Sunday? Absolutely. So everybody, wait, who said this? But do I like Luda? Where is Dave Cullinane here? Yeah, well, framed by Ford. You get it. Okay. All right. This is it. I love you. I love you the most, Kate. If somebody said something about Luda, and if Dave Cullinane is in the chat, I love you. Sorry I called you this late at night. All right. I love your faces. I'll see you soon. Sunday service is everything. Free Turtle Boy. Free the turtles. Free, free the tatas. Live free or die. I love everything about you. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. Talk to you soon, Loveys. Bye.
All right, great job on the news.
Thank you.
We will, Courtney and I will share what happened when we went to dinner last night, Sunday dinner, coming up. And as